Hi, everybody. I don't know if anybody's out there. I guess I have a lot of bridges I have to mend. I've yelled at a lot of people and I've been mean. Yep. Never going to build a following like that. Nobody's ever going to invite me up on a panel. And I won't go on a friend of mine's panel anymore. I see that. Hi, Starla. How are you tonight? My story's kind of done. Like, what more do I say? Like, how are you tonight? You have a Cabbage Patch doll's name? Yeah, I was gonna go to bed and then I just sat there thinking of Lacey. Hi, Katie. Oh. Could everybody pray I don't have any problems when I go get my test done? No, I'm scared. Was that a heck somebody put on me breast cancer? Oh, God. Wow, Beth McGee said she was going to get me back 1,000 volts. So, if that's the case, I can get through anything. I know I can. Because why would somebody say that? And then the lady who's going to do my tattoo, it had a double mastectomy. And all of a sudden, poof, go to get my hair cut, and there she is. Didn't even know who was going to cut my hair. Oh, I have to call tomorrow and I'll call it. She's just mean. Pops in here. She doesn't want me to. Why is she protecting Benny Keys? What's that all about? Why is Benny Keys protected, guys? Is it just me? No, I have to go and get mammograms. That's no fun. Not for my boobies when they squish them this in. I think a man Or the first time I had to get one, I said a guy invented this sucker. Because if he had to get his nuts squished that thin, wouldn't do it. Mood swing. Yeah, I see. That Ryan Upchurch. I don't know much about him, so. But Benny Keys is attaching himself with the glare. And let's just say, Glaire's smart. He'll sit back at some point, but he's not going to let the glare make him look like a fool. Like, he'll sit back and say, like, Candace, you don't know that rebel flags like KKK? Like, what the fuck? Get out of here. That's like here in Canada, red, white, and blue is Montreal Canadiens. Blue and white is Toronto. That's what I keep saying. Colors, colors, colors. Like, and then he tries to say I'm doing, this is, hey, this is gang signs. You know what this is? Moving my fucking fingers so they don't hurt. Or this is what I want to do to Benny Keys. And this is if I was at the bottom of that hill. Because I think, you know what I think now? Justice for all. Molly Golightly, son. If I would have been beside your mama and he came at her, I'd have protected your mama, let's just say, and you little bear of her mama's. You're a cutie pie, right? Because if you can acknowledge your sex and be in love with who you are, nobody's gonna put you down. And that's the thing. Everybody's putting down everybody. And that was the agreement with all these 10 YouTubers that put me in isolation. It was like, you can bring up these people, kids, but don't bring out because I'm a bad father and my kids scream and give me something to eat, or my mother, fucking Audrey, kids banging on the door going, feed me, mommy, 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 what? Can you let us in? That's not parenting. I don't care what anybody says. You have babies right now. There should be a device for babies or for mamas and daddies. If you got a baby and your baby's heartbeat is beating in your house, but then they'd probably kill their kids. But like if you got a baby heartbeat in your house, all your devices are turned off. You know, everything's turned off. I'm not an amazing mama. When my kids come here because they hate me, because I go, if if you can't look at me without your phone being down, I go to my room. I'll talk to you. You want to come and talk to me? Come in my room. But if you're gonna be on your phone, I ain't sitting with you. Cause it's like going in the doctor's office. Remember when you could all go to the doctor office? It was like going out for tea. You'd meet this lady, that lady. Oh, you see an old neighbor and he's lost weight or he gained weight or he's got a new girlfriend, or now everybody's all in their own. This is a phone because I don't have. This is everybody's all in their phones in their own little world. So nobody looks around the world. Like, I, here, I'll show you the book. Somebody's having a kitty party. That's probably why I can't go to sleep and my books come back. Oh my God, too, because it's got my son on it, but it's not curly hair. This is the best book ever. Okay. Oh, it's going to come out backwards. Okay, so somebody's got to flip it around the right way. Okay, can you see? And it was written by It says, inside I have included 200 recipes and ideas for getting kids eat less sugary and salty foods. And there's my son, because it's, okay, wait, sorry, bad lighting in the living room. See, there's my kid, because he was dressed like that, but just put curly hair. No, because you got to remember when I was way back when, my son taught, oh, yeah, I know you don't want to see me right now because I'm in my jammies and nobody sees me in my jammies. See, like, I think it's because I'm a mama before the internet, and my son, see how it's breathing? See, because I think all the spirits of my people, I think maybe it's trying to focus, but I think it's all the spirit of the people that I love that taught me how to do things. And it's like the arrow, like you just did. Every time you shoot an arrow up, it comes back down. But when it comes back down, just make sure you're looking because an arrow can take so many people out. Like, if you send up an arrow of love, look how much love you get back. But if you set up an arrow of hate, that's not good. Hate will get you lots of people for the while. But in the end, yeah, see that like that's I like playing video games because there's that my new friend Don Steezy. He does these cool video game things where he's driving cars. Shit, I'm too scared to walk out to my mailbox because now that there's a great big wolf out there, that scares me. That's probably why I can't sleep. See, it's pulsating. I think if Steve would just, even if he just commented, if somebody would get Steve A.V. Watchman, just send me back an email and say, okay, I hear you, Kimmy. Maybe I wouldn't feel like I'm an addict and going like, don't you see me? No. No, Steve hasn't returned any call since the time he did the video about him going and wanting to see his father, and I didn't know when I called him while he was going in and doing his thing. He called me out on his live going, I don't know why she calls me. I don't know why she calls me. So it's because I couldn't pay him. I'm sure if I paid him, he would remember me. So it's like all the big YouTubers. So that's why I say it's money and greed. That's why Griffey's going to get a pot of gold soon. Yeah. How can he forget him? I call him on the day his auntie's in the hospital dying. Right? Really? And I say, come to my star. His auntie's name's Sandra. My sponsor's name's Sandra. Really? But it's all, oh, they say it all comes out in the wash, right? if I had big video things I could show and do all this video stuff, figure out how to get, I don't know. Daddy, help me. Ukraine's at war and people are dying. Ukrainians are being murdered in the street getting bread. Yeah, those are all the souls trying to focus my camera to say people. She can't put her face up. She's dyslexic. She doesn't understand things but focus. Yeah. I had a really good call with my mom though. And my jacket's almost done and I'll start my new jacket. But BX Beastie Boy, he saved my life, Said go to music. Get away from here right now and go to music. And I did. And he's a warrior. He's a bear, big bear, just like Grumpy. Right? You have to hear, because I know BX Beastie Boy's story of how he grew up. And he's an amazing young man. Yeah. Because he tried to get me to figure out how to use my computer. And because I can't email him and I don't know how to do Instagram or all that other stuff. Yeah. Every song on the back, including Tracy Chapman, Huey Lewis and the News, Cyndi Lauper, Walk Like an Egyptian. Oh, Moody Blues, Nights in White Satin. Women know their music because most of the time we're have good night, darling. You sleep well. Most of the women are being made love to while we're listening to that music, or we're dancing with my kids. Like, to me, it was Walk Like a Egyptian, dancing through the house. Like, we blew up my husband's speakers a couple of times until he started getting really good speakers. Mr. Ballin ignores me. Go look on his page. Go look on his page about the Mexican woman that everybody was scared of. And you'll see things I commented on and no comment. So I sent a couple of my lives to Mr. Shipley. I'll find out whether or not he emails me back. So, because I want to find out, is my Grandpa Hall, was he a code talker or something? He can find my grandfather that left my mother here, or my grandmother with 3 kids. And then my Grandpa Blair married my grandma and became their father. So He's not going to notice me. He was one of. That's why I say about the giants in the mountain. Don't go in the mountains. That's where they live. He's never gonna. Well, I shouldn't say never, 'cause I didn't think I'd make over 100 subs. So Mr. Ballin doesn't realize, like, because he sees people. He's seen people from way back when, ghosts and stuff. And that's why I made a couple of videos and tried to say, Mr. Ballin, you're like me. You came back from another time, and you're allowed to come to the earth and tell people I see things. And that's why somebody who pinches or pokes them, it's somebody who loves them. That's why we get to see these things, so we can pass it on. So that's where I can think was rocking on the swing with my butt. She would just talk to me, and she couldn't read either, I don't think, because she would tell me stories like my grandma Alton. All these amazing people that I'm fighting my tears back, because if I cry, I'm called a downer. But if a man cries, look at the labels they put on them. Men need to cry. If the seals only knew all the. I watch every Last Man Down, or whatever that was. That seal story, sir. How you came out of that, sir. Watching your best friends die. Like, how do you come back from watching all your best friends die? That's why when I say talking about bonfires, that's where they bear their soul. That's why I call my channel Ishtar's Garden. Because that's where Ishtar's Garden was, is to accept men to come back, and then if they stayed with her with their horror stories, or went back in battle instead of going home, they chose their path to go back and fight, or said, no, I need to go back home with my family. That's where I believe I have the drum is the beat of the heart, like boom, boom, boom. So I think a lot of it is, it's all spin. It's it's promote each other. I think if I had a cash app or did something like this, why would Beth McGee come in, Katie? Really? Why would Beth McGee and like you ladies? Why would she come in and say, "Let's buy you teeth"? Like, I have my teeth. I just I didn't have them in that day. And what am I going to do? Run to the washroom? I was going, come on up, Kimmy, and run. And then all of a sudden I get booted out because I wanted to go comb my hair or whatever. It's like everybody's saying, it's like I'm saying to all these beautiful girls that are up online, you'll get old one day, my dear, my dear. Travel the path less followed. Why though? Everything I did, some things I can't fix. But I did my best. And to everybody out there, I think I should go because if I hurt you guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I did see that. And it's like I think everybody knows everybody. And it's like, no, I am. Like, everybody knows everybody. And everybody's trying to come up and calm her down, calm her down, calm her down. We're all going to get caught now. The secret's out. She doesn't want money. You can't buy her dentures. Yeah. Everybody sees how wonderful I am. Eventually. Those that I loved and still love are always with me. That's why I always say blood of our blood. No, she wanted to know if to do a GoFundMe to get me dentures. And I said, no, I have mine, but no, thank you. But then if I did have a GoFundMe to do this, Benny Keys brings it up. Oh, show me your teeth, your new teethies. Smile for me on camera. So it's okay. Yeah, everybody's trying to be nice now. It's okay. Oh, that's how Oprah got her channel going. Oh, but here's a car for you. Here's a car for you. Here's a car for you. She bought her friends, her followers, by having really good promoters. Here, we'll give you all this free shit and you can buy your friends. Cha-ching. So, I can't wait for summer though. She did. Think about it. How do you think Dr. Phil got his channel from her? And he's not even a real doctor. He has no qualification. Well, last I heard, he didn't. His father was an alcoholic, a really, really bad one. That's why he doesn't like me. I see him. So, there's more going on that mountain that Candace is in. I don't know. There's something. Yeah. That's why he has so much nice and glitter. It's because he had nothing. So he showers his wife with all the glitter he can give her. When he should be showering his community. Instead of buying lots of bling, he should, oh, let's build all these houses in this community. Let's redo the wiring or just demolish them and build new housing for everybody. But that's too easy. I don't know. I don't know. See that baby girl. I don't know. I don't know. See, bikers I know, would they actually go and steal babies? I don't know. Would they? Oh, she's kind of scary, but I looked a lot like her. My daughter. She didn't have she didn't have curly hair. My daughter looks exactly like her. And the way she twirls, like running around in her bare feet. She's a forest child. That's why she don't like nothing on her feet like me. That's where maybe that's why I can't sleep because today's the 13th ruin I gotta do. Number 13. See, there goes the fucking camera again. Something to do with 13. The number 13. Oh, I stepped on a hornet one day and it stung me. All of a sudden my husband had to come and save me. Then my dog, my grandpuppy came and ate the hornet after I picked it out and tossed it. Step on a snake wrapped around your ankle. Hi! That sucker went flying so fast across the yard. But it's like, for me, it's like my toes. I have to feel the earth. Even I go outside now, even in my bare feet in the snow. We have ice skating rinks in our yard. It's not fun. Just like saying I ain't walking out there. So see when I first heard about summer, my dream I had a dream where she was picked up by a mama Sasquatch and no, when the snow goes, I'm not a snow person. When it comes, it's like, oh, how pretty. And after the snow, my hubby's had to do like, oh, by hand, no snow blower. He scoops it. That's why he's alive. He scoops it by hand. I wonder, summer, like the dogs, no sounded dogs. See that somebody had said about summer, what if what if she went running down and seen somebody and somebody hit her? Like, see, look at it's doing that again. What if somebody hit Summer, hurt her? Because that's why I say, with my fish ruin, Katie, because you're listening a lot now, right? Remember when I did the runes and I said swimming with the fishes? What if somebody hit her, hurt her, you know? Yeah, like, it's almost like a cover up of a cover up of a cover up. It's like it's like an onion. There's so many layers to this. It's like you peel one part and then there's another part and another part and you keep peeling. And that's why I say we got to go back to Darian Brown's case because Benny Keys was involved with that one. So this one, he's not in the middle. He is for covering up the layers we're starting to uncover up. Cause Candace is drinking, you know. Candace is drinking. Cause the other day, I haven't seen her lately, but she's drinking. Dawn's not there, so she has free reign to do what she wants. So, Katie, do you really think? I don't think Ernie Shaw had anything to do with those dildos either. Like whatever that was found, I think that's just to keep drama going. It's like, okay, you do this tonight. And like when they did that night where they both had tinfoil hats on, that was set up. Whereas when Griff gets me on channel, everybody says it's a setup, it's a setup. No, it's me. This is me. That's why I think I'm not allowed to put my face on right now. See, that's why I hate all this end of the house. All the cracks scare the shit out of me. This part of the house is on beams. The other house is part where I stay and I'm on a cement slab. See, well, why would they look for GoFundMe things in that church? They don't look like they're happy sitting in that church. Yeah, he's my friend too, but I don't think I'm good for Griff's channel. I think I'm bad karma for Griff's channel. So that's what I think now. So because Griff gives me time, nobody's gonna give Griff time, you know. So I think I gotta back away. Oh no, I keep. Oh, thank you, babe. Babe, see, I call girls. Thank you, babe. I wish I had chocolate in the house. Maybe that's what I'm craving. If you talk to Beth, tell her I'm sorry I didn't. I saw that she's lost her husband and I apologize. So, well, everybody's. Yeah, I don't know anymore though. It's just hard to go look at a page and see everybody put down what they said about me, you know. I don't have any games or anything that I can spin for anybody, and I better go before because I think I gotta go eat something. Because I'm not eating. I'm feeding the airways with my voice, but I'm not feeding me. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good sleep. Because tomorrow is 13 ruins. Or today. And it's almost the witching hour, so everybody pray for the police, the first responders, the news crews that have to show up, and videotape the horrors that people do after dark. My son was born this Friday, so maybe that's what I'm going through, the emotions of me getting ready to give birth to my baby this week. My only son, my bear, my beautiful, handsome bear, and his lovely dog. Because when mama bears of redheads see them grow from big, little to big, we'll save our planet. So don't babysit your kids with toys. Get a book, play with your kids, make things, draw, paint, play in the mud, jump in puddles, even that's fun. You don't have to pay for it, it's easy.